For this week, we're going to create the cover sheets, and this is the cover sheets that will include drawing lists. So list all your drawing and other critical information you can put over here. They are put under the tables. And so we're going to show you how to create those tables. There are a few different ways to create the tables in AutoCAD. So to create a table, you will switch to the tab Annotate. Under the Annotates, you will see this tab, this section is all related to tables. So the first one we're going to do is click this table. The command is table, table. And this insert table window will show up. Over here, you are choosing the style of the table. We're using the standard. If you want to change the style of your standard, you can double click here and you can create a new table style, or you can edit this standard table style. Just go to the modify, then you can edit in general and the text, what's the text height and what's the borders. So let's do table again, table, standard, and go modify. And right now it's saying data, it's different categories. So it's data, You are changing the style of the data, and you can change the style of the header, you can change the style of title. So from data, you can change the margins, and the text, you can change the text size, the default 316. So let you manage different category. If it's a header, and what's the, in general, what you can change. In the text, you can change. And the border, you can change. I'm gonna leave it what it is and close. So the table style. And for Mac, you don't have you have the standard style, but you don't have a place to edit it. You need to create a table and manipulate the cell. I will show you that later, but you don't have this function in Mac version of AutoCAD. And we're going to start from an empty table and have 2 columns, 5 rows of data, and I'm going to just click OK. Start from empty table, and you can define columns, you can define the row. So this is your table, and I'm going to just put it on my I don't have the layers right here, but put it on some layer will really plot correctly. And you should put on the title block, the text layers for the sheets. And so you can type, you can click to activate, you can activate, select the whole thing, and you can adjust to the grabber. And you can adjust the column. You can select the row to adjust. So to type in, so we will have D00 and you can in each cell, you can go in to change the text. And you can manipulate it, the size of it. But overall, it's adapted from the standard table style. And for the Mac, that's the only way you can manipulate here. You don't have overall standard style, you can modify it. So in the Mac, that's the only way you can manipulate through when you select them. And you can select all of them, and over here, then you give it a text size 1A. Right. And that's the first way. And the second way, it's this is very straightforward, and you just create a table and you manipulate the cell. You can adjust it. To do that in Mac, so in the Mac, this table is here, and you don't have that window like you define column and rows, and or you don't have to edit the standard table style. You can drag it to define how many column, how many row. When it's done, you just click. Now you can type. And if you select it, you go to the property, you will see it is still use table style standard, but there's no way you edit it. The only way you can edit this style is through the cell itself. So in the PC, you can overall change overall the style, have a one place to control, but in the Mac, you really need to go into each cell and to define it. So here you can check to 1.8. You can change the CLI, but if you really need to change the text, and you change this here. And so that's the first way, through the table. And the second way, you create it in Excel file.